Hello everybody, this is going to be a tutorial on how to solve the Rubik's Cube 4x4 using the YOW method. Before you watch this video and expect to understand it, you must know two things. One, how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and two, how to use the reduction method on the 4x4 in order to solve the cube. This is going to be more of a brief walkthrough rather than a tutorial, just so you can get the idea of how to apply this method. If you want to follow along with this solve, I have included the Scramble in the description below this video, so you can follow along with exactly what I'm doing. The first step in the YOW method is kind of what you would expect, where you solve two opposite centers. Make sure one of them is the cross color that you normally start on. I usually start on white cross, so I'm going to make sure that one of the two centers I do is white, and the other one will be yellow. Now what you do is just solve it like you normally would. Now that you've solved two centers, you want to hold your cross center on the left side. And now you want to build one of your cross pairs. I see green-white here, and so I want to build that with the other green-white piece, which is back here. So, I want to bring it into this other column here, build the cross piece, and put it in to the correct spot. Next, I just want to build another one. I see the two red pieces here, red and white. So I bring them up and pair them together and put it in the correct relation with the first one you did. Next, you want to move on to a third cross pair. I see these blue whites here, so I want to move on and make that. Now this is where you change it up a little bit. Rather than putting this piece in the correct spot, like you would think, you're going to put it in the incorrect spot. So as you can see, not correct. And you need to remember which one is incorrect. So in this case, it's blue-white. Now you're going to move on and solve the remaining four centers. What you're going to do is hold this 1x3x4 block as if it were the bandaged part of a Siamese cube, and solve the centers using U, 3R, 2R, and R. So first you find one that's mostly built. I have two red pieces here. And now you want to build the other bar. And there I have a red center. Next up is blue, so I'm going to put blue center up here. However, this is an extremely intuitive part, and you should be able to do this. However, it will feel a little weird at the beginning. You want to make sure that you never do an L move or an F move, so you don't disturb these three pieces. Up here I need a blue center. And there's a blue center. Now I need orange here. And there's my orange center and my green center. So now all 6 of my centers are solved. Now you want to build the last cross edge piece. I see orange and white here and orange and white here. Make sure you do not disturb these 3 when building your last pair. Now that you've got your last pair built, you can't just go ahead and insert it for 2 reasons. One, your cross will be messed up, and your centers will be messed up. So now you need to recall which edge pair you put in incorrectly, in which case this is blue and white, and push it out of the way with your new pair. Bring the empty pair into that spot, and bring it back. So now your cross is correct, and you can easily rebuild your centers. Now realign your cross with the correct centers, and do a Q rotation, so now you can move on with edge pairing as normal. At this step, I would normally do 3 pair at a time, which I'll give you a quick demonstration of. Yellow-orange on the top to yellow-orange on the bottom. Red-blue on the top to red-blue on the bottom. Green-yellow on the top to green-yellow on the bottom. Now, when I slice over, I make 3 pairs. Blue-yellow. Blue-yellow on bottom. Red-yellow. Red-yellow on bottom. Green-red. Green-red on bottom. Slice back. Now, I've got my last 2 here to build.